power plays been working pretty good for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, I got the easiest job. They just want me to shoot the puck, so that's what I'm trying to focus on. I'm not trying to probably make any huge passes, but it worked tonight. I got 2 goals, so I'm glad it helped the team, and also for myself, I'm happy too as well.
When you get the first one, does it make the second one a little bit easier?
I mean, the first one, I didn't even know I scored. I was thinking Mitch kind of got it there because that was that was a low shot. So, when you score one, you kind of get confident. So that second one was a good shot, nice pass by Streeter, and I just put it on the gloves. So I'm glad it went in.
What did you see on Jimmy Howard's play, and what happened to him?
I really have no idea. They had a little pressure on us in the zone, and all of a sudden he came off. So I haven't really heard anything. You guys probably know as much as I do.
Yeah. As a team, how do you react to something like that when you see that happen?
I mean, it's unfortunate. He's just coming back from injury. And, you don't ever see a guy finally come back after I think it's been a month and a half, and then go through that again.
Mm-hmm. How did the team play in the second game with him compared to the first?
I'm trying to remember the first, but it was a lot tighter game. Obviously, when we get about 20-some shots, it was a little tighter. We played a little better defense. There wasn't a lot of odd man rushes or anything tonight. I thought we gave up maybe too many rushes in the last game. We kind of tightened it up defensively tonight.
Yeah, I think there was like 16 shots before he left, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we've been doing a pretty good job of that. I think our shot total from night to night has been pretty impressive this season. I don't know where we rank in the league, but it's got to be pretty high.
Yeah. Did his leaving kind of take a little bit of steam out of the game?
Yes and no. Obviously, we got a job to do. Just because you lose one guy doesn't mean you can stop playing the way. We were still was it 3-1 or 4-1 at the time?
3-1.
It was 3-1, so obviously it's only a 2-goal game, and in this league anything can happen. So you can't take your foot off the pedal.
Jimmy, what happened?
You know what? There was a play in front of the net, and he was scrambling. And after the play was finished, he came to the bench, and it's more or less a precautionary thing. We don't think the injury, or if it even is an injury, is very serious. So it was one of those things when you get injured, like he did before this, when you come back off the injury, sometimes things happen, and you kind of get scared to see if it happened again. But we don't think that's the case. It was more or less precaution. So we'll find out more tomorrow to see how he feels.
He appeared. So was it a tweak or some sort of it? Because he looked like he was flexing.
Yeah, he
so
flexed
was
his
that
knee. It was the same knee that he injured. So that's why it scared him. So right now it's just a precautionary thing. We're going to see how he is tomorrow. So get looked at again, and we'll have more answers tomorrow. It could be really sore tomorrow, or it could be nothing.
So that leaves it in question whether he would accompany the team to Des Moines.
Right now, we're in the process. He was on the flight tomorrow morning. Right now, we're in the process of backing up his flight, and he'll join us in Iowa if everything's fine.
How do you think he played before the injury? What did you see from him tonight?
So I thought he was good. I thought he was solid. The goal that beat him, was a point-blank shot. It was a good shot, and I thought he settled in. He made some key stops in the second period when they had a couple flurries, but I thought he had a good night.
And Martin Firth, with what he does with the power plays, he just has a knack, and like you said, he's got a pretty nice job. He just fires away.
I want him shooting the puck, and that's what he did tonight. And I think you saw his hardest shot of the night was the one in the third period on the power play when he one-timed it and hits the net. There's not a goal in the world that can stop that.
Mm-hmm. Is it an encouraging game for you guys after what happened on Saturday?
Yeah, we wanted to bounce back, and I thought we played a pretty solid game. I thought Manitoba, they came at us hard in the first, and they have good team speed. Like they're a quick hockey team. And once our team adjusted to the speed of the game, with them we were fine. But it took us a bit of time in the first period to adjust to their speed. But I thought it was a good outing by our hockey team. I thought everybody played well, and we got goals, from different guys. And the one line that probably should have had about 3 or 4 was the line of Campbell, Miller, and Turgeon. They had an outstanding night. They had the puck in the offensive zone the whole time, and had a lot of scoring chances, but just couldn't score. But it was a good game to bounce back, especially after the loss against Milwaukee on Saturday.
What'd you think of Drew Miller's play? You had
I thought he was
played in a
good.
while.
That line, like I said, that line was clicking. They had chemistry. It was a hard-working line, and that's why they generated all those chances. I thought it was a good first game for him with us. I thought he blended in fine with the system work. He's been around. He's an intelligent player, and so I liked his game tonight.
Do you like that line with him with Turcotte?
It was good tonight. It's hard not to like. But once again, like we'll be rotating veterans in and out of the lineup, so the line might look a bit different come Friday night in Iowa. But right now we haven't made a decision about who's sitting on Friday night.
One last one on Howard. Is he going to go to the hospital for precaution and have any test done?
They're working out the details right now with that, what they're going to do, but it's definitely going to get looked at tomorrow. That's why his flight to Iowa is going to be backed off tomorrow, so they can take a look to see how it reacts overnight.
Okay, what did he say that he felt or did?
It just didn't feel right, and more or less scared him. Anytime you get an injury, if it's a shoulder injury, you have scar tissue, and so when you get back into the fray, sometimes you get hit and you might feel a bit of pain, but nothing's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, he's worked hard to come back from the injury, and tonight he just when the stoppage play came to the bench and he goes, I'm done for the night. And so the doctors looked at him, and the doctors seemed that it looked fine. But once again, we'll see how it is tomorrow.
So preliminary from what you saw, what the doctors, was it the trainers who saw?
No, doctors saw him.
Okay.
Doctors saw him, and the reports we got from the doctor were good.